Hello folks, good evening, welcome back to the channel. In our incessant, is that the right word? In our continuous drive to bring you good content, we've been doing league racing for the last couple of 3 weeks, and it takes up a lot of my time. So during midweek I get the opportunity to go back and do things, and we're doing time trials, etc. New time trials out today, which you can see on the right hand side over here. We will come to that, we're probably in the next video. But we tried to do a mission last night. We tried to go to Lago. I've had some feedback. And just while I've had some feedback that our favourite race at Lago Maggiore is actually much harder than it actually is. So I set about last night doing this race, and I actually managed to beat it, and it has changed. The actual setup of the race, the fuel and the tyre wear is exactly the same, but your tyre wear on mediums is actually worse, and we're only getting between 6 and 8 laps on a set of mediums on a full tank. It probably will do the 10 laps you need on the second stop, but we haven't been able to prove it. So wanting to do a one stop, and as I say, I did this last night, but I had appalling sound, so I chose not to post it because I want to give you the quality, and I've chosen not to have posting a video that I felt wasn't good enough for you. So for those of you that enjoy these for the commentary, you're going to be able to hear me over the engine note, and for those people that like to watch the setup, skip through it and just see whether I actually win or not, this is good enough for you as well. And I appreciate some people don't watch the video, they don't like the commentary, they just want to be able to complete the game. I get that, and that's why this channel's here. It's here to help you with setups, strategies, walkthroughs, etc. So let's do the usual thing. Enough of my waffling. Settings, it's a bot race, so you're not going to get any. The car is the 650S. Let's just have a look at that then. The 650S here. We can't change anything. Detailed setup wise, everything's bopped. There's nothing you can change, nothing at all. Don't worry about it. Just pick the car, pick your tyres, and we are going to go on hards. Oh, come, stop it. Stop. It's extremely hot tonight, folks, and it's so easy to mess up and just press the wrong button. So assists will be traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off, except for counter steer assistance, which we've put on strong. Say what you like, the assists are there to help you. If you're fast enough to use them and win the race, why can't you use them? Controller settings, we are a wheel user. This race is extremely hard on controller auto. You have to find the right car for controller auto, and I really can't help you with that because I use a steering wheel. However, our force feedback 5 for the max torque and force feedback sensitivity on 6. So without much of ado, we're just going to dive straight into this. One stop, 15 laps on a set of tyres, and we're going to fill for 15 laps, change tyres, and go all the way to the end again. And we'll see what we can do. Off we go. So then, folks, first thing to do is 15 laps out of this thing. We know the fuel's going to be good. What we've got to do is put in 159s every lap. No messing, no failing. And with putting in 159s, it has to be consistent. It's got to be like clockwork. You can't fail. The car will make 15 laps on fuel. I've proved that to myself. You haven't seen the recordings, but the car certainly can do it. It's all about the driver. What makes it worse is I've got a recording of this race which has just got rubbish sound, but it proves I can do it. But to be able to replicate it is an absolute nightmare. So we're 4.8 seconds off the lead. Yamanaka in first, Nostra second, Kukabun third. We can't see who's fourth, fifth or sixth, but they're all in front of us. The man we're chasing is there, Mr. Rubbelaar. If we can just get Mr. Grady and Mr. Mianzano to just shuffle away a little bit, we can get past them, which we managed. If Mr. Beauvoir can hold up the man in front, Mr. Rubbelaar, we've got an opportunity here. So Yamanaka first, Inostra second, Kukabun third, Beauvoir fourth, Rubbelaar fifth. We sit in sixth place, Miavano seventh and Grady eighth, braking on our braking marker. First gear as Mr. Rubbelaar takes to the grass and goes wide, so do we follow him. How often does that happen? Car in front goes wide, so do you just follow them naturally. It's all those years of following the ghost, isn't it? So we're on a one-stop strategy, 15 laps. We're going to stop for about a minute. Mr. Rubbelaar, who is our main contender in this race, he is going to stop twice. There's a fair few others going to stop twice. Only a couple stop once, but then you've got Mr. Yamanaka who's out front there. He's going to stop 3 times, so he's not a thing to worry about. We just fluffed up in the middle of that lap there. Rubbelaar's now going to make a chance pass at Kukabun, but they're both going to get past Inostra, I think. They're not actually. They've managed to block. They've managed to block Rubbelaar just nicely. So we're going to try and sneak up on the back door. I was going to attempt to go around them all, but that's not going to happen. The gap didn't open up. That was a bit of a banzai move. That was more of a desperation move. I saw an opportunity and it didn't work. There it was again. We just got to put... Oh, he's managed to sneak up the inside. Rubbelaar is the one we're fighting, so Rubbelaar is the one we've got to keep behind us. Racecraft comes to the fore here. Just got to know where he's going to overtake us, and then we've got to gain on where he's going to be. But with this, he's going to pit before we do, so he's got to attempt the undercut, and he will be very good at it because he can go much faster than we can. He will also run wider, tighter lines than we do at certain corners. I'm going to have to try and close him off at certain points. See how he tried to dive in there? We're not going to let that happen. We've now got to chase down Beauvoir, 4.5, and I don't want to be looking in my mirrors because that'll slow us down. I want Beauvoir next. Yamanaka 8.8 seconds in the lead. Yamanaka has the fastest lap of the race. Just going to move over and close him out, then move back to the braking line. Can't block him twice, I can block him once, and if he's not there I can actually move back to the line natural for the corner. Can't be seen to be continually blocking, even though I'm going to be. Look at that, he's rammed me in the rear, or attempted to. We're not going to have that though. What we're going to try and do here is break his spirits, force him to pit early. He's hit me again. I'm going to force him to the outside. He spun me out. Say, I'm not bothered about Yamanaka. All I'm bothered about is Rubilar. The more I can put between him and me, the better. We've got to put in 159s at some point, and then we've just got to keep going because we've got to make the inroads into the race. We've got to prevent the undercut. So we'll get round this corner and we'll give you an update on position. So Yamanaka first, Beauvoir second. He's pulled out about 4 seconds on us with the messing around with Rubilar. We're in third place, Inostra in fourth, Kukabun fifth, Miazano sixth, Rubilar seventh, which is great to hear, and Fontana in eighth. No Gallo or Fraga at this point of the race, and we're just starting to pull out on Inostroza. Yamanaka has the fastest lap at 1:58.279. This will not be a 2:0. It will be a 2:01. So just 25 more laps to go. 26 in fact. I'll get the right number soon. It's maths again. Everybody needs to check them. My maths is appalling whilst racing. Got to always count the lap you're on. Quick slurp. We're in trouble. That wasn't planned, that drink stop. Rubilar's made his way up to 6th. Come on, let's chase down Beauvoir. It won't be the last time we see him in the race, so I'm ever so warm. Proper hot and sweaty. It's humid as hell in the UK right now. It says second gear for this corner, I didn't realise that. Well, don't usually watch the suggested gears, but they're there as a help aid, I guess. .14 behind. It's good to get a 59 back on the board. Let's keep going as the two cars behind us battle. Oh, it's Rubilar and Inostroza who are battling together. So Kukabun's just got back in front. So Rubilar's spirit's not broken. He is fighting back. But he's dropped back down to 6th. And we're 3 seconds clear of Inostroza and Kukabun. The race is all happening behind us. So this is my 3rd attempt at this race tonight. I have not been successful. I've got 3/4 of the way through each time, and once crashed and once gave up because it just wasn't going to happen. Can't catch Rubilar once he's away from you. So on that last stint, I was never going to catch him up, even with back markers. .6 seconds behind Mr. Beauvoir. Now he could be the next potential threat, you know, if Robillard is off the pace. So let's just concentrate on getting these times down. 59s is 59s. I'd like to get Robillard down to 4 seconds before he pits. He will pit probably on the end of lap 9. My optimal's down to 158.7. Which is interesting. My personal fastest laps are 159.551 for this race. We're just starting to chop the time out of Beauvoir as we missed the apex. Don't hit the wall, you've done that enough. We lost a little bit of time, but we kept it blue. Oh, gone a little bit wide. That could result in a penalty sometimes if you go too wide there. So, last lap 159.277. Doesn't feel that clean the start of this race when we're half the start of this lap, I mean, not half of this race. Yamanaka 17 seconds ahead. Just need to keep these 159s as 159s and no 2.0s. So, Robillard has now got past Inestrosa. Cookabun is some 5 seconds behind us, and Robillard is just behind us. Just behind Cookabun, sorry. I'm not making that inroad that I wanted into Beauvoir. I can't actually see him as yet as we come into that bank to hairpin. I want to be able to see him. As soon as I can see him, that gives me the drive to go and catch him, but just a little bit further back than I want at this point of the race, as Yamanaka on schedule goes to the pits on lap 8. So that gives Beauvoir the lease on the head of the field, and he can go and run for it. So we're 8 seconds back, which we've always known. But we want to now try and increase, well, decrease that 8 seconds and increase the gap at the back. Now I don't know what Rubelar's going to do at this point. Whether he's going to try and pit early, give himself more laps in stint 2. I don't know how close he is to Cookabun. Whether he's harassing Cookabun and frustrating the lap time of Cookabun or what, I don't know. But I'm not making any inroads on Mr. Beauvoir, which is a real frustration. I just saw him then, I think, as he went round the banking. Down to 7.9. But I get the feeling he's going to pit. Rubelar's now made it past Cookabun. Which is what we anticipated at some point. We realised Cookabun was never going to keep him behind him all the time, but now we need to keep Rubelar behind us before he pits, and we don't know when he's going to pit. But we know Beauvoir will go to the pits fairly soon. And there it is. So we get the head of the race now. We've always been in free air really, but we know that now is the opportunity where we're setting the pace. Back end rotated on us. Carried too much speed through the apex there. Hang on. Something happened behind then. Rubelar's pitted. I didn't see him go in. I wasn't seeing that. So Cookabun is behind us at 5 seconds. Rubelar's gone to the pits. Wowzer. That means that Rubelar's going to drop down behind Inostroza. So there's going to be a battle there to be had, because each of them took them each off the track at one point. I mean, Rubelar took us off the track by tapping our back door, but he always got stuck on the left hand side of us. So Rubelar's the desperate one today. We're always desperate, but let's keep pushing. We've got 5 more laps to do at the end of this lap. And we're actually filming this into the early hours of the morning, folks. Ignore the time you saw at the start on the video, top right hand corner. That's when we started the day. We're now at to the very back end of the day, and this has gone on a lot longer than I wanted it to. But it's all about the battle, achieving gold. We're not setting any records today, that much I can promise you. So Mr. Wong and Mr. Fraga go to the pit, so does Mr. Huffman. Look at the variation in fuel usage. All on medium tyres, so they're all 2-stopping. We had ABS flash in there, which is never good. Still no sign of Rubelar. What we're hoping for is a retirement. So the one we got to watch for now, I can't see him on the list either. Is Miazano. There he is. Because he's the 3-stopper. Boubois is going to be the one that's going to give us potential trouble if he's managing to undercut us. We just got to watch Rubila. We might come out very close to him after we pit stop. .seconds now ahead of Kukabun. I keep dropping in 2-0s and I don't like dropping in 2-0s. Fontana's gone to the pits. We're going to flick back to the fuel consumption screen just to make sure we're keeping on track of that. It's blue sector. It's possibly going to be our fastest lap of the race, which is shown there as a 1:59.277. Fuel's looking okay. Not forgetting we don't have to get to the start finish line, we just have to get into the pits. Just 3 more laps to go until we're pitting. That was a 1:59.268, our fastest lap of the race. Happy days. Let's not put any more 2s in, come on. So we're not seeing anything down there. We're not seeing Rubila at all. And that was a really bad apex on that corner. Car got really loose through there. Danger of penalty. Don't want one though. Half a second down with 15 seconds clear of Kukabun. Now Miazano on the 3-stopper. He is potentially the threat after the pit stop immediately. He's going to be rattling along at whatever sort of gap that he's going to be at, but is anybody else going to pit between now and then? And there's me looking at the timing screen and not concentrating on where I'm going. Wowzers, come on. It is so hot. That was a 2-0, man. Rubbish. I keep talking myself into them. I just got to shut up and just keep the 159s coming in. I'm so out of shape going around there. I've not got the line at all. 2 laps to go. We're on lap 14. 15 seconds almost in the lead. Oh, cars all over the place. That's not the fault of the tyre, that's the driver, but car positioning. We cannot see Rubilar anywhere. Right, let's not forget the pits, come on. We're not pitting this lap, we're pitting the next lap. Just ran through my braking point there, not good. Felt like the ABS cut in and we slid through it. We got plenty of fuel by the looks of it. Yeah, we're good for fuel. Just managing to maintain that 15 seconds. Cookabun's gone to the pits earlier, so he's attempting an undercut, so it'll be a good measure to see where we are against him when we pit. Miazano's gone in as well. So Yamanaka's the 3-stopper. There's me getting confused. It's all shuffle. Beauvoir now comes in on the leaderboard. And it's roughly around the 7th place where I'd expect to come out. We're 20 seconds in the lead at this point. No sign of Rubilar at all. Have we broke him? Has he decided to hang up his helmet? Is Rubilar done? Have we ended his career? One hopes not. He's a good competitor. He's a good person to race against. He's just given up. He's quit. He's chucked the toys out the pram. He's taken all his toys home with him. Or he's dropped to a longer stop and he's trying something different, which is always what you've got to watch out for. Fraga's got the fastest lap of 1:57.730, which is mighty quick. We've been putting in 2.0s. This is where we got to pit. I'd forgotten. I was too busy chatting. There we go, putting on the hards. We're taking all the fuel. Let's see where we are. Widdowmaker first, 27 seconds in the lead. Yamanaka second, Lopez third, Matsununga fourth, Grady fifth, Beauvoir sixth, Suswillo seventh, Sana eighth. We're hoping to come out roughly in 7th place. The fuel going in now, and they're going to start to come past Yamanaka and Lopez running together. Matsununga now goes ahead, Grady and Beauvoir. Now we're waiting on Suswillo. We've got, oh, there he goes. Rubilar's there. He's in 6th place as Suswillo and Sana both take to the pit. So Rubilar's gone ahead of us, but he will be stopping for fuel in 5 more laps. There we go, 14.8 laps of fuel. We're in 10th place. Wowzers. Well, this is going to be interesting. Not an hour ago I ran this lap, this race, and I came out of those pits in 7th. But there's somebody we don't normally see, Ordinaires. We're not normally behind Gallo, but we are normally ahead of his Al. So, full tank of gas, brand new tyres. Mr. Ordinaires, what's going to happen here? You're going to hit me. Right, okay, that's understood. We're just going to fly past you then. Gallo and Fraga one was going to take on next. What's actually going to happen over the next 5 laps is all of these people are going to go and pit. Why have I got no audible sound? I hope that's not the case. I actually can't see the screen from here. There's lots of kerfuffle happening behind us. I've not got my glasses on, which is my problem. I should have gone downstairs to go and get them, but if I haven't got sound recording this, I will be most not amused. Come on, where's the audibles? Can I see the sound? Yes, I can, I think. I think I can. Right, having a bit of a bad lap here. It's hot, I'm flustered. I won't have another opportunity to do this race until next week. And that's probably a penalty. And I'm probably throwing this away at this point. Oh dear, come on. 26 seconds negative. Yamanaka is going to be going to the pits very, very soon. Everybody should peel away as we come round and do these laps. 25 minutes of the race left. What we will give you a little bit of a treat is if we complete the race, we will do our week's tickets, and we'll spin the week's tickets at the end. Give us something to be happy about, because we're going to earn tomorrow's blooming ticket when we finish the race, aren't we? We're going to miss today's. We're going to put about 300 miles on today. I've done this race 3 times today. Lap 18. Mr. Wong looking like he's going to attempt to make a move. We're not really putting in decent laps at this point. We're being a bit casual. I can't actually see, folks. I'm struggling. Now I've realised I've not got my glasses on. Everything's a bit blurry. Wowzers. Twitches from the car. 17.8 seconds. Rubilar's got to second. He's got past Beauvoir. Mr. Wong. my guess is you're going to be pitting, but please don't block me. Don't block me, son. I need to get on with this race and get it done. Eight seconds behind Gallo. We're up to 6th place. Rubbela's now got to 1st place in front of Lopez. Oh dear, it's a test of wills, this. It really is. Again, I think it's ebbing away from me. I think it's falling away. I don't generally think I've got this race under control. And that's what's fascinating about these races. They're an hour long. That's all they are, an hour. In previous versions of GT, you've got some 4-hour races, 12-hour races, etc. From what I remember, my dim and dark brain, which is a bit old and senile now, but ultimately this 1-hour race is an absolute stunner. It keeps me on the edge of my seat. But I've got to compile this video and then upload it tomorrow morning. I'll never get it done overnight. We're finishing so late. It's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, when we finish this. Or maybe 12:15, so 12:30. And I've got work again in the morning. It's the wife's birthday the weekend. Can't forget that, can I? So Boudoir's gone to the pits. And Gallo, so they're going to move out of our way, even though we haven't caught them. As long as Rubbela is under 24 seconds in the lead, we've done our bit. When he pits, that is. And we know his pit wall's going to be giving him the shout on. They're going to be telling him to hurry, come on, you've got this, blah, 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 just like I tell myself. They're going to be telling him. I'm going to start to stretch my gearing now. Because what I know is, we're coming up to the optimal tyre position for our car. 6 or 7 laps after the pit stop, after they're new, the tyres are on form. So that's the next 2 laps for us. And we've got to put some times in. We can't let Rubbela run away with it. He's battened down, he's buckled down, he's done what he needs to do, he's got back to the front of the field. It's been hard miles for him, hard yards. He's gone through 2 emotional positions where he's fought with people, gone off the track, and he's actually come back. It's a stunning effort by him. He looked like he was out of it. He was outside the top 10, but he's actually fought back. Fraga's put the fastest lap in, and he's had that for a little while, but now Rubbela's gone in, end of lap 20, so he's doing 10, 10, 10. So he's going to be stationary a little bit longer this time, unless he's already got the fuel. Fraga takes the first time lead. He's not started to take fuel, letters Rubbela. Now he has. But we're past him. Now the other 2 guys we've got to worry about. We're 11 seconds shy. Rubbela's going to come out on 71% of fuel. He's going to come out in 5th place. Ahead of me is Arno. Yamanaka's ahead of him though, so there's going to be a good race going on there. Yamanaka's 8.3 seconds behind us. So the guys in front, Mr. Fraga and Mr. Lopez, they are running quite close together. Didn't change down to second gear then, did I? I'm sweating like the proverbial... No, it's YouTube, can't say all that. However, 1.1 seconds between the leaders. Let's give you a rundown just to recap where we are. Fraga first, Lopez second, Widdowmaker in third, trailing Lopez by 10 seconds give or take. Ahead of Yamanaka in fourth place by 7.6 seconds. Behind him in fifth is Robillard, then Miazano in sixth, Beauvoir in seventh, and then Gallo in eighth. We still think we're sitting prime as Fraga goes to the pits. So 9 laps left of the race at this point. Robillard still down in fifth as we now go into second. Fraga's going to well drop back. Is he going to make it out in front of Robillard? No, yes, no. No, he doesn't. As we missed every apex in that complex. Every single one. Need a drink, switch hands. This is terrible. 2-0 laps. Not good. If we're focusing on Robillard as the person to win the race, we're doing alright. But if Lopez is actually the guy that's got the chance, because what we know is Yamanaka's going to pit again, and that's going to give Robillard the free run at us unless we can make inroads and get these laps in. As it stands, we're not doing it. We're not actually going fast enough to make that gap and keep that gap. What I'm looking for is Moreno as the back markers to start, you know, putting traffic between us. Because I've got a feeling Lopez is going to pit, which opens up the head of the race for us, but it doesn't help us because we want people for Robillard to get stuck behind and not be able to pass. So they're catching us. Yamanaka's closing us down just lap by lap. I got stuck in the wrong gear, she didn't change. So we are catching Lopez. Come on, let's push on. 5.5. 5.4. It's great to see the blue sector flick up because it tells us we got something right. Oh, twitch in the middle of the corner there. Got him down to 3.7, but he's going to go and pit and move out the way, which is a frustration. Yamanaka's about to pit, and there's Moreno, who doesn't tend to be the best at getting out the way, in all fairness. We'll see if we can nip through the same gap that he leaves for Lopez. Lopez is making the move. We did use the same gap. Didn't mean to hit Lopez then, that's some front end damage. We were going for that inside line. But so we have the lead on lap 24. Lopez and Yamanaka between us and Robillard. Blue flag showing. Our next back marker is a long way away though. Let's keep the pressure on. We've got to start building that lead now. It's all down to us. .159.3 was our last lap, and we keep putting 2 O's in. Really doesn't matter as long as we keep the position we want. But it is so warm. 6 laps left at the end of this one. Let's give you a rundown. Widdowmaker first, Lopez second, Yamanaka third, Robillard fourth, Fraga fifth. Concentrate. 6th place is Miazano, 7 Beauvoir, 8 Gallo. Fastest lap of the race, Mr. Fraga, a 1:57.730, and he's so much quicker than us. Our fastest lap is a 1:59.268, which was done in the first stint. But we are at the point now where we're getting fuel degradation. The fuel is wearing away. We are getting much lighter, but what we can't see is the distance to the critical people behind. We're 5.5 seconds ahead of Lopez, and he is going to pit at some point. We can see there's quite a chain back there. Back end stepped out on us. It's not as clean as a victory as I'd like. Not that I've won yet, I must admit. That's counting my chickens, if you know that expression. I'm hotter than a hot thing. But it is the middle of the year. But I don't think the hottest months have come yet. It's gonna be hotter. Right, that's Yamanaka past Lopez. My estimation here is that Robillard won't be long. I'm expecting Yamanaka to pit anytime soon for his third stop. Yamanaka is closing in on us. I can see a back marker in front, which I'm guessing is going to be Sana. It's not, it's Huffman. Robillard has got past Lopez. Lopez has gone to the pits. There's a car we haven't actually used to do this race yet. It's one we need to try. Around the outside then. Excuse me. That pop is repeating on me, I apologise. .1 second in the lead, Rubbelaar managing to keep Fraga behind him, and Yamanaka managing to keep Rubbelaar where he needs to be. But Yamanaka has yet to pit. He's running long. Fontana? Is it Fontana? I can't remember. My brain's addled. Absolutely mashed up. So there's Yamanaka in the pits now, releasing Rubbelaar. We get a time indication now as to how far behind us he is. He's 10 seconds behind us. It's Fontana. We've got 4 laps to do. This and 3 more. We're going to have to switch to fuel just to make sure we're going to do this. He's going to start to reel us in. As long as he can't do it 2.5 seconds a lap, we're good. But we don't want him passing us on the line, do we? I don't really think I mind whether PD have changed how this race plays out. It keeps it interesting for those that come to the race once every so often, and I suppose it doesn't matter because you've completed it before and you don't want to do it again. But for all those new people coming to this race, they're finding something different, which is actually a really positive thing. It shows they're thinking about the game and keeping it interesting, and thwarting those people like me who like to share the secrets. This is all spoilers, folks. All spoilers, I'm afraid. Oh, Mr. Sanner, I thought you were doing much better than that. I thought you were further down the field. Mr. Miazano pits. He's on his 3rd stop. Lap 28, Rubbelaar just bringing it down to 9.6. But he got broken in the early part of the race and he's never been able to really recover. We've managed to capitalise, even though we've not had the fastest of races. We have actually managed to keep on top of the process, keep the laps turning. We haven't really had any massively shocking laps, but I can tell you this, in yesterday's race when I previously won it with the bad sound, I didn't drop a lap outside of 159 on the 2nd stint. 15 laps, every one in 159. which I think I might post that in the members section and make it a members section only video, even though the sound quality is rubbish. And if you want to see that, you just have to be a member for a month. Mr. Matsununga, we're going to slip past you, sir. Use your slipstream. Thank you very much. 2 laps to go. And I missed the apex. That slipstream made us so much quicker. But that's 12 seconds ahead. What's happened to Rubilar? Ten seconds. Must have been an incident back there somewhere. Is he battling with Fraga? Oh, that would make my day. Mr. Fraga, all is forgiven. If you can give Mr. Rubilar a headache, that would be tremendous. I actually only won yesterday's race by 4.7 seconds, and today it looks like we're going to double that with a less perfect race. In fact, this is far from perfect. I've got a fair bit of what's the word, editing to do to make this final video. As we enter the final lap, 11 seconds clear. Pumping in the slowest lap of the race, I think. That came down to the incident at turn 1. Doesn't look like we're going to get any back markers in the way between the end of this lap and the end of the race. 40 seconds till the timer runs out. So we're half a lap short to make lap 31, but we're on lap 30 now. Cookerburn's gone to the pits. He's going to run out of fuel. He won't make another lap. He anticipated a 29 lap race. Mr. Fraga is ahead of Rubilar. Well done, Mr. Fraga. So Rubilar is properly broken. I won't say humiliated. You can't humiliate the man. We've had to use all sorts of tricks to beat him. I just hope we've got sound when this finishes. .7 seconds as we come into the final sector. Our fastest lap of the race is a 1:59.268. We've got plenty of fuel left, he says, to make it to the line. He thinks. Again, yesterday's race we did run out, but we ran out just short of the line. Today we're going to get through it just fine. 11.25 seconds in the lead, we take it in first place. And can we see? Yes, we can see audio. So there it is. First place. Oh, Jesus. It is so hot. Oh, I need some drink. So 1:01.559. We were just a minute shy of the 30 laps, 31 laps. We lapped everybody down to 12th, and just 2 people went 2 laps down. And there she is, the beast, the beauty. Great car, actually. Can't believe I haven't owned it. And there it is, that's your lot. What more can I say? Thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you for sticking through. As you can see, it's well late in the night. I'm just going to whack this video through, and we'll get it uploaded tomorrow. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. A 4-star ticket. Happy days. Should we go and spin some tickets just for some fun? A little treat for those that stay to the end. We'll do them in order. They're all free, so it doesn't matter what you win. Lowest cash value. I'll take the 5. 10. Happy days. 4-star. $10 of 5. 10. 5-star ticket. We've got an engine and a parts ticket. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, look at that. Don't know what that'll be. 30? 100? Very nice. That's a fairly decent car for 100k. Engine ticket. We can buy them now, it doesn't matter. Do they look any different? No, they all look the same, don't they? They haven't put different engine models in yet. Something we haven't seen before. Honda NSX Concept GT16. 500k. Happy days. Parts ticket. Not the NOS. Camshafts. What's that going to be for? We can buy them anyway for a DeLorean. Oh, happy days. Well, that's your lot. All the best, folks. Take care.